Hi Cancer, how are you guys? Let's do your reading. So just showing you pre-shuffle, may or may not apply, but I like to, this is just kind of when cards start flipping out, that's where I stop. So this flipped out pretty powerfully. So it looks like a love message, somebody coming in, okay, with a lot of love. And this Eight of Pentacles, it could be something that somebody's been waiting for, or it could be a very focused attention. I hope that's what it is. The bottom of the deck, we have a lot of information. Oh, wow, I didn't even see that. Okay. Four of Wands, but the Hierophant, this is truth, clarity. It could be counseling or a mentor, but it's tradition. It's something that is solid and... I'm feeling something else here. This is just pre-shuffle, guys. Truth, tradition. Virgo, Taurus could be. Okay, let me expand on that real quick, and then we're going to lay out a full spread. How are you guys? This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Somebody's going to, I think, come forward with the truth about how they've been feeling. Yeah, look at this. It looks like an explanation, some sort of truth, and it's coming through as if something that has been held back or not voiced. Also, the Hierophant is also kind of feeling a very strong counselor, like maybe somebody's gotten some advice or counseling. Four of Pentacles, not letting go. This is Three of Wands, progress, being okay, like turning your back on the past, making peace with the present, focused on the future. This is forward motion. But look, we have a Nine of Swords, so a lot of mental thought, lots of, I sometimes feel like this Nine of Swords is like each sword stands for like a lie or a pain or a heartbreak or a, like, I don't know, one more nail in the coffin. This quilt is standing out also. Okay. There's a strong element of somebody that can't let go, not letting go. I think you're going to hear about it, but we'll lay out a full spread. One more, please. Maybe. If not, we'll move on. Okay. Yeah, your cards are very active. It looks like an apology. Yep. And also, there may have been some... could be gossip, but could be bickering, irritability. Oh, I feel like maybe even apology for someone's friends or some sort of outside interference. Okay, that's getting pretty... When I pull so many cards without a specific question, it can get a little cloudy. So let's lay out a spread. How are you guys? Please hit like, share, subscribe. At least hit like. Subscribe if you haven't and you watch the channel. I do believe it strengthens our connection. Perseverance with this High Priestess, somebody that is very strong, and she has an ability to, she knows things, but she doesn't feel, the need to explain or talk. She can carry a heavy load. She can... You could have some intuition or some psychic abilities. Okay, again, I keep saying it. Let's just lay out a spread because let's get clarity. Just saw the Emperor. Cancer, please. Okay. All right, so again, I feel like you guys are getting an apology. It's long overdue. We've got the Ten of Wands, and it's going to be unexpected. Let's look at recent past. So the Six of Pentacles, it's giving, generosity. Some of you guys may be feeling or figuring out that you overgave. Oh, you guys have a major return coming, it looks like. The Judgment card is, I mean, this looks like apology. A second chance. I will fix things. This Two of Wands is you know, making a major decision that is life-altering. And look at the bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck. Okay, bottom of the deck. The Lover's card, a decision, often between two people. Somebody's going to get hurt. Okay, let's look at what's next. This is current energy, apology. Somebody's feeling very heavily burdened by it and wants to rush in the recent. Okay, this fell out. Queen of Swords. Again, a lot of emphasis on, oh goodness. Okay, let me grab this. A lot of emphasis on truth and clarity. Fixing or correcting something that was wronged. And it might have to have more than one person involved, like maybe you felt a mother or something had to do with it, a family member or a group of friends. Okay, upcoming strength, not letting go. 5 of Pentacles. There's this again. Strength card, holding back, it's self-control. Four of Pentacles, this is often fear of lack. There we've got a lot of pain in the 5 of Pentacles. What is going on here? What's this 5 of Pentacles? I mean, it looks like somebody still is going to be hurt. So I wonder if it's going to be the person that's coming back. You may not take it. Looks like a kind of a little bit of an immature energy, or maybe they're just not going to do enough to make it right, so you're not going to take this offer. What? Tell me about this. What's the 5 of Pentacles? A painful ending all over the place here. The tables are turning though. It's very complicated. This 3 of Cups, this King and Queen of Swords. I mean, looks like there is some truth and clarity coming in, but there's a challenge, you know, some sort of dynamic between two people that's like just negative, bitchy. What's the deal with the King and Queen? Unless that's another couple. Something is going to end painfully for someone. Oh my goodness. King of Pentacles and Sun card. And you know what this looks like? It looks like the truth is going to be come out about some gossip or some, you know, I kind of feel like backstabbing, because there's a strong element of friendship here. There's a strong element of truth, clarity. You're going to get an apology for some sort of major conflict. Yeah. I mean, there's conflict everywhere. It's maybe an apology that you've just been wanting. Now, of course, we don't put our lives on hold waiting for an apology. We just know that that's, you know, there are difficult people in the world. We're all going to cross those people. We're all going to come across people that don't treat us right. And, you know, we just, people who ghost, people who don't explain because they're childish or they're selfish or kind of, I wish I really would love to do like a big movement on people just being freaking truthful and honest instead of the whole ghosting thing. It seems like even respectable people are kind of getting into that ghosting thing, it seems to me. It seems so more like it's becoming acceptable. I just don't think it's acceptable because I think it plays a major mind F on others. And this is all about that being reversed and truth coming out. Somebody, I think, was blocked wrongly, and I feel like this is karmic. I feel like somebody, these people, whoever they or it, them, whatever it was, one or many, I think it's more than one, caused drama. I think it hurt someone. I think you. It's all coming to light. You're going to get, the truth is coming out and an apology is coming. What's the Emperor? Stay strong, Cancer. I feel like this is shocking. I mean, are you guys seeing all these swords? There it is again, apology. I mean, I just can't seem to get anything else. I just don't know if you're going to take it. Let's see. Tell me, the person on Cancer's mind, tell me, how does this it might be a little too late. Maybe it'll be nice satisfaction to have this apology and the truth come out, but it doesn't look like you're gonna something you're gonna just, you know, jump on. But I think it might be very validating. What's the deal with that's probably what this is. It's gonna be very validating with this Empress. Anything else for Cancer? There's that Three of Cups again. There might be some friendships restored, or some celebration, some family, some union. I feel like I need an advice card. Do you have what's advice for Cancer? Oh, well, maybe it's for you to apologize for the... Okay, so even when people wrong us, we also can always look at the things that we could do different or grow and learn from, even if it's just how we dealt with someone else's deception, you know. But that, again, apology. Or offer kindness, offer grace. I mean, when somebody comes towards you, I mean... Don't wait for it, for sure. Don't do unto others as they've done to you, is I think what this strong advice is when it comes to whoever wronged you here. I feel like whoever these people are that hurt you, things are turning around. You're going to get some shocking news, or truth is coming out. And it's, I think, saying don't. Yeah, be the king of pentacles. Phoenix rising, lots of karma. Don't stoop to the level. You've got to return, or it could be an apology from a friend. Let me see. Let me get one oracle. This is, it looks like, okay. When I surrender my will to the care of spirit and the universe, I tune my energy with an ever-present stream of well-being. Love that. I feel like we're not done. Let's do a moonology and then wrap up. Advice for Cancer. Phoenix rising, that's coming out from the ashes. You're going to be validated here. Oh my gosh. This says be bold and make the first move. I just put it back because I was like, no, that doesn't really go along with the reading. So that is super confusing. You know, I would say follow this if you know what that's in reference to, but I definitely don't think, well, I really don't know. Be bold and make the first move. Well, we're going to have to read it because I'm not feeling what that means. Okay, work through your fears. This one came out more than once too. And it's time to take action. So there's some area in your life that's saying to be bold and make the first move. Oh, it's cardinal moon. Let me read that. Cardinal moon. That might have to do with money because you've got prosperity and time to take action. So this part of your reading may have to do with money. Maybe a project, or like say you're at training and you've got to make phone calls and you're afraid because you don't know the script or something like that. Maybe check up on this has something to do with money, I believe. But you'll have to apply it. So it says now is the time to be bold, bossy even. Take matters into your own hands. Cardinal signs are powerful and self-starting. They're determined and great at organizing. Drawing this card strongly suggests you're going to need to be all those things to get your ideal resolution or position in the situation you're asking about. I feel like this is also reminding you that to be powerful and strong, not to be weak and meek when somebody comes towards you, or, you know, like when we get beat down, it's easy for us to be like, yeah, that really, you know, it kind of, don't shrink yourself. Chin up, okay? Be strong. If you're worried about a situation, it's a suggestion to be less passive. Instead, take an assertive stance as you steer events where you want them to go. Speak up for what you want. If you're serious about sorting things out, you may need to take the lead in some way to step up as a leader. So I want to say that I feel like there's power in a non-emotional stance when you're dealing with hurt feelings. I mean, it depends on the closeness of the situation, but if you feel like if you're getting ganged up on, or I feel like there's a need here to show your power and your confidence. So you like using words like reasonable and plausible and, you know, just very non-emotional words and non-victim type words. Okay. I mean, this is something big's happening. Some sort of major truth is revealed, and it's going to be very satisfying. Very satisfying for you, Cancer. Okay, let's get one more. I can't let you go for some reason. Surrender to the divine. Oh, that's interesting. Full moon. I think there's a full moon tonight. Emotions are running high. And this "you are good enough" has shown up more than once. So surrender, maybe let go of the outcome. Keep your chin up, you know, be confident and bold in your words and your demeanor. Let me just tell you guys a quick little story. Okay? When they've done studies on body language, and the reason body language is so powerful, because not only does it really affect how other people see you, it affects how you feel about yourself. So try it. You can do a Superman pose. You can stand in the mirror, raise your arms up. If you look at and think about every time, like even sports, what do you know, people that are confident do? They make themselves big. Turkeys and, you know, peacocks will spread out their feathers and be showy. So they did like a study, and you can put a conference room of 10 people at a conference table and put somebody in there that knows nothing about the business or company, isn't educated, but put them in a, you know, nice suit or nice clothing that looks successful, and teach them body language, whereas they stand up, they know what to do with their hands. They do, you know, like the politicians do things like this. It's kind of like they don't say anything, but they do this because it's a body language thing. It's kind of like, yeah, I'm listening to you, I'm not showing you if I agree or don't agree. But a body language study, that person at that conference table will get more respect than the person that knows their shit or their stuff in that meeting. So time and time again, body language, when they study body language, people that carry themselves with body language, with a confident body language, they get treated differently. They get respect from others. But the biggest, craziest part about it is it has an effect on your own psyche. Okay, it boosts. It not only affects how other people look and feel and act towards you, it affects how you feel and about yourself. So I just felt the need to say that. So anyway, okay, I love you guys. Let me know in the comments, and please subscribe if you haven't and you like and watch the channel. It will connect us stronger and it will help the channel. I love you. Bye, Cancer.